Hi everyone, welcome back to PJ's Card Academy, and today we're going to be opening up 10 more booster packs or play boosters of Secrets of Strixhaven. These are the same ones that I got in that booster box from episode 1. And today we are just going to be opening up 10 more packs just to see what we can find. Today we are honestly still not entirely sure what I would like to see out of here. I mean, honestly, any of the Emeritus or those cool... what are they called? Secret Archive ones would be nice to get. But outside of that, we are not really looking for anything too crazy. I realize I say that and I'm like, oh, give me any Emeritus. That's kind of a crazy ask. But, we're just going to open up these packs, see what we can get here. Also, please bear with me. Ooh, that's actually a pretty nice card. The Field Notes version. Very nice, very nice. Please bear with me as I figure out recording stuff. I am still very new to all of this. I was watching back the first episode. I realized I recorded it in the wrong aspect ratio if you're watching on anything other than a phone. So apologies about that. I am still trying to get everything worked out in a nice and clean fashion. I think I might just have to suck it up and buy like an actual camera rig or something like that, because shot on the iPhone. But if I can get this pack out here, geez. Okay, first pack is pretty good with that Field Notes Archaic. Let's see if we can top it with anything on this pack. But I hope everyone's having a good day. If you are liking the content, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try and do this as often as I can. Ooh, Pox Plague 5. Okay. Harmonized Trio with Brainstorm. Knockout Maneuver. Spectacular Sky Whale. Island. Oh, Interfractor Token. I'm going to try to do these as often as I can. It is a little difficult with my schedule. I kind of work weirder hours for a bank, so to speak. But I'm going to try and get these out. I'm going to shoot for at least one video a week. I'm just going to lowball myself. And if I get better than, if I upload more than that, then that's just more content for you guys. And I also try to do a nice split between Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! Interest Eater. There's a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Set. I can't remember exactly when it's coming out, but it's called Blazing Dominions. I'm really looking forward to that set because it has a lot of support for the decks that I build, which are more Feed the Swamp. It's a pretty good card. Which are like Oracle Restoration and Foil, and a Paradox Garden Foil. Getting lost myself. It has cards that I support for decks that I like to build, which are the higher rank Earth Machine cards. So like Super Dreadnought, Gustav Max, Super Dreadnought Libe for the Xyz cards and all like that. They're making more ridiculous looking trains. I love it. It's one of my favorite archetypes. It's also one of the first decks I built when I was getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! But enough about that, because why am I talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Content when I'm opening up Magic cards, But so far, I'm actually kind of enjoying this set. Deduce. Not a great card, but I like the artwork. And Last Grasp. Hope everyone is enjoying this new set too. I know I've been hearing a lot of excitement for this set, and especially because the past couple of sets I know people weren't super excited about. I'm not saying anything about like Lorwyn, but I'm talking about like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Spider-Man. There's another one I feel like. I think I'm probably just thinking of Marvel superheroes. But, I hope everyone's enjoying this set. I know, again, we're kind of getting a little fatigue from the community. I didn't really have anything against Spider-Man when it first came out. I think that's just because I was a little excited for, because as around the time I was getting into Magic. Helping Hand, Spirit Mascot foil, and plans, and a token. But I know a lot of people weren't super excited with Spider-Man. It was kind of like a smaller set. It wasn't one of those like Magic adjacent sets, kind of like how Final Fantasy, or I would not argue Avatar: The Last Airbender is a somewhat Magic adjacent set. You know, like the bending can kind of be seen as like a magical thing, but then you have you know, Spider-Man UK, and he's just a guy there. Like, what are you doing in a Magic card? But I know this year we get, if I'm not mistaken, I think we get 3 more Universe Beyonds. I kind of like that art. We get like 3 more universes beyond. We have superheroes, Marvel superheroes. We have Royal Treatment. Actually, off top, kind of on topic. I actually pulled the Japanese art version of this in the Silver Scroll foil in the first collector booster I opened when I didn't have a channel. Very beautiful card. But we're getting Marvel superheroes. We are getting The Hobbit after that for the next Universes Beyond, and then I know we're ending the year with Star Trek. And I'm excited for The Hobbit. I surprised a lot of my friends and my fiance even when we were first dating. I was like, oh yeah, I kind of tell myself, you know, tell other people like, oh, you know, I'm a little bit of a nerd, you know, like card games, you know, and D&D and stuff like that. But it's like I've never seen any of the like the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit movies. And that kind of surprises a lot of people, but like that I know. With the charm. But I'm excited for The Hobbit. I kind of missed out on when they did Lord of the Rings. Ooh, Emeritus of Truce in foil. Okay. I think this is probably one of the worst Emeritus cards because you have to control less creatures than your opponent. But if you do, you get Swords of Plowshares. So, you know, kind of give or take there. But I'll set you off to the side because you're kind of a nice card. But I missed Lord of the Rings. So hopefully I can make up for that by getting into The Hobbit on time. And then I know we have a reality fracture at the end of the year, which I need to look more into. I know we don't know a whole lot. The set designers said they realized they were able to print something that they didn't think they were able to before, and they're kind of making a, I don't want to say a big deal of it, but like a theme of it, I guess. Excuse me. And then I know, again, I'm new to Magic. I don't know the whole like lore of the realms and everything like that, but I know Jace, he's a name I know. I know he's been doing some weird stuff. Sleight of hand, kind of like that. I like these Mystical Archive artworks. Off topic. I know Jace has been up to doing some weird stuff, and he's, you know, fracturing reality. I saw a video where I don't know if this was a theory of what was actually happening, but it's like Jace and Nicholas Bolas, or however you say his name. Please don't hate me for not saying names properly. I can't remember if like they were gonna team up or it's gonna be like a weird like role reversal where like Jace is gonna be the bad guy and then Nicholas, I'm just gonna call him Nick. Okay, I'm gonna get hate for that, but you know, he's kind of gonna be like the good guy sort of thing, kind of taking a break from trying to you know, take over the realms and everything like that. I'm looking forward to it. I know it's gonna be like near the end of the year. Ooh, that's a very pretty artwork. I think it'd be better in foil, but Stargaze, nice. And Muse's Encouragement, Hypothetical Summit, and Token. But I'm looking forward to the sets coming out later this year for Magic. I will try to cover all of them. I will say, you know, I'll try and cover as much of it as I can as time goes on. Also, this is going to be our last pack. Hopefully we can get something good. I did say I wanted the Emeritus. We got one. I will put him in a sleeve. We got a little Poke Center card thing here. So like we have penny sleeve. You can put the card in there. Give me a second. Can't do this at the camera. Okay. Yeah, so he's in the penny sleeve now, and then we have like the top loaders, which just feed. Not very well. I kind of loaded this wrong, but there we go. But this is a nice little Poke Center thing my fiance got me for Christmas. There we go. So he's gonna be here off camera. If I get a decent hit, he'll come out. Hopefully I can load him better next time, so I'm not struggling to get a penny sleeve. But anyway, last pack. I will try to cover as much Magic content as I can. I'll probably be focusing on pack openings once I get a little bit more well versed. Maybe deck profiles and like pre-release tips and tricks from a newer player. But hopefully we can get another Emeritus. Let's try and get the Emeritus of Ideation. Or Woe. Honestly, I think I'd be a little bit more excited for an Emeritus of Woe. My personal opinion. But Render Speechless. Foolish Fate. Startled Relic Sloth. Flow State. This is like a $7, $6 uncommon, common. I don't know. People are kind of buying this card up, and all I know that probably something had to do with pre-release prices, but since the set's actually out now, these should be deflating a little bit, but we'll see. Oh, Requisition Raid. Okay. Shopkeeper's Bane and Swamp. Okay. Pretty good pack, I would say. A lot better than the first 10 we opened up on episode 1 here. Obviously, I think the biggest one is probably going to be this Emeritus of Truce in foil. But we still got 10 more packs to open up. I will be opening those up on another day here. But, excuse me. I hope everyone enjoyed this pack opening. I hope everyone has a great day. And I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you.